one of the most popular, and for some people, the most popular Rolex watch, the Submariner date. So this is a 41mm watch. We have here the oyster bracelet and the ceramic bezel. The hour marker here, as you can see, is a Mercedes hand, and the minute is a regular hand, of course. When we put on the black light, you can see that all the dials light up, and also here on the top of the crown. It's to time how long you've been underwater. So basically you would put the arrow, what time you go down at. And then after that, you just have the timer here. So once it becomes, let's say, argument's sake, let's say it's here. Let's say at 12, you've been underwater for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 1 hour. So you could tell the time, how long you've been underwater. It is one directional, not bi-directional, obviously, because you don't want it to go back into time. Then you stay underwater longer. So it can only go forward, or if you want to say backwards, actually. And there you have it. And obviously, since under the water is dark and lights up, you could see the crown what time you've been underwater. That's why this one also lights up. From all the Rolexes, I think this is the only bezel, I'm 99% sure this is the only bezel that has a luminescent feature. So here for the Submariner, it comes in an oyster bracelet. I've had a lot of questions, clients ask me, does it come in Jubilee? All 3 times the answer is no. It only comes in oyster. And the reason why is because these are tool watches. So it's meant for you to go underwater. So when it comes to the Submariner, the bracelet is always in oyster. So a lot of times, a lot of people ask me if the bracelet is Jubilee. The answer is no, I can't get it. I know online some people put aftermarket Jubilee. I find personally it looks weird and I'm not a big fan of it. I think, you know, it looks beautiful and it's nice how it is with the oyster bracelet. I want to talk about the dial. So the dial here is 41mm. In 2020, Rolex, not only they upgraded their cards from white card to a green card, they also discontinued all the Submariners and they went from 40mm to 41. So if you find 41 is too big and you want a 40, try to look for anything under 2020 and you'll be able to find a 40mm Submariner. The functionality and everything is the same. Obviously the movement, they upgrade everything every year, so that's obviously different. So again, let's go talk about the clasp. Before actually doing that, we got a surprise here. As you can see, this one has a sticker on it. So that green thing shows that the watch has a sticker. So this has my favorite feature from all the watches, and that's the glide lock. This is one of the features that I saw. One of my friends showed me a long time ago on his Submariner. I'm like, that's like super cool. And the reason why is because this is meant to open up for you to put it on top of your wetsuit. So when you open it and close it, you have all of this to size it. It also means when you come to size the watch, you have more flexibility. So example, also if you're like a big person, and you're looking for a big bracelet, Submariner is a very good option. A lot of times people say like, Mo, my wrist's too big. Like, again, I'm a big person and like I've opened this, look at this, it's super, super loose. You have a lot of movement. So a lot of times people's like, oh, Mo, a lot of the standard ones are not big enough. So I suggest you go to a Submariner. Also, Yacht Masters have the same feature. Having trouble opening here. So yeah, so you have this amazing feature with the glide lock. So you're able to adjust the watch very easily. And again, the purpose is for you to open it, put it on top of your wetsuit. So let's say the gloves, the wetsuit, and then you just put it on top. And then here you have a double lock system, so it doesn't fly off while you're swimming underwater. And then once you come out of the water, you go and you adjust it, and then you just bring it back down. Your regular fit, and you adjust it right away, and boom, voila. How the time works, so basically it's very simple. It's like all the other Rolexes, actually, it's much more simpler. You unscrew, the first setting is to wind the watch. You pull it out one. That's to adjust the date. Of course, we're gonna go 23, Michael Jordan. And then you could adjust the time by pulling it again. Very simple. Very simple way to use this watch. Again, all the way close it to wind it, and then don't forget to seal this one closed. And also, as you can see here, I want to show you, here it says 300 meters waterproof. The regular watches like the Pepsis, they're 100 meters waterproof. So obviously This is obviously, again, tool watches. The Submariner is able to go underwater 3 times the depth of a regular watch. And there you have it. One last thing, a lot of people also ask me, does the bezel come in 2 colors? The answer is no, that only happens in GMT. I understand why people confuse Submariners and GMT, especially they both have Mercedes hour hand. When I say Mercedes hour hand, I meant right there. But they don't come in 2 colors, it's only Submariner. Again, one of the most popular watches. I personally suggest this one as an entry watch if you want something more sporty. It's honestly an amazing, super comfortable watch. Very versatile. And you see a lot of people, most of the people, their first watch is the Submariner date or no date. The no date is what I call the James Bond watch. I believe back in the 60s or 70s, that's what James Bond used to wear, was the no date Submariner. The Rolex Submariner. So what do you think? Is this the most popular watch? This is for sure, I'd say most popular in terms of wearing, but example in terms of want. Do you think this is the most popular watch? Or do you think it's a Pepsi or a Panda? Which one do you think Rolex is the most popular watch? Let me know in the comments. And again, if you're looking for this watch or any other watch, reach out to us on our website, bigmowatches.com. Send us a WhatsApp message and it'll be our pleasure to help you find this one or any other watch.